When you want it.
Yeah!
Oh, y'all want to hear something?
Yeah.
Oh, damn! Oh!
Wow. Let me see. They must scoff and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They themselves are the oppressors, down pressers, delivering messages with no meaning, meaning their tongues walk through the earth, covering instead of revealing truths. True, there is knowledge in the Most High and elevated thought, and you thought consciousness was simply wearing locks, ankhs, and copper-clanging bracelets. Copper-colored boys and girls' chains come in many forms. Spewing third-eye theories does not make you a fountain of wisdom. Tell them, consciousness is a state of being aware, especially within oneself. From myself to yourself, I say dictating your debauchery for the world to see will not crown you king nor queen. Most of them are wolves masquerading as sheep, but I can see with all eyes 1, 2, and 3 become fit. Set fire to your sanctuary. Roar in the midst of your meeting place. Uproot your fruitless trees. Speak, plant these seeds. Tell them I'm Adam. I don't eat apples. I eat snakes. Yo, bumper clock boy, run, tell them I'm Adam. I eat apples, I eat snakes, and even here they lay, smiling, slithering, slapping from sundown to Sunday. Slew them, marched them down one side of their judgment, slowed them down till they come to a complete stop. Pull up, Manfino Ja, from you a buffalo soldier. Una you want me to say Manfino Ja, from you a buffalo soldier. That's why I say consciousness is Jah Rastafari. It's Imperial Majesty Haile Selassie, you done know. Claude McKay, Biko, Tough Gong, Lynn Queeside Johnson, Muta Baruka, Led Zeppelin, Black Uhuru, Rumi, Saul Williams, Psalm 72 and 3, Corporation Thievery, Isis, Osiris County, Che Guevara, Penelope F3, Sizzler, Outcast, King Solomon, the Goose and the Gas. Consciousness is a Maasai warrior, a single mother, a homeless man, a Rastaman, a Muslim, a white boy. It is me standing before you, making you question some philosophy you may or may not nod your head to. It is me, fire in mouth, standing in glass house, rebellious and alone. Consciousness, me, fire for your blood clot judgment, boy. Guana, cast the first stone. Ladies and gentlemen, I need some energy. Your feature is coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for me, Kindred.
It means joy. Or Ayokunle means joy fills the house. Right? And with a name like that, I wonder what I could have been if I had been given a name different from this name, this gift of pure joy that I call mine. I could have been a boy named Sue or Johnny singing the blues or James, the man with soul in the soles of his brown feet, or Michael. Look at him dance. Watch as he steps. Look at him bring out the light in these colorless and cold sidewalks, square tires that are night. I could have been born with a name that marks me fearless, a name uttered to ward off the terrors of the night, one that sounds the alarm that I am one. The ghosts of the past dare not taunt, the way the future does with its unwrapped present of the bright orange carrot. It never is tired of dangling. See, I could have been, but I am what I am. I am the joy that fills the house. I am too known by the gods of those who wiser than I'll ever be. walked this path before me. What's up, y'all? So my name is Ayo. Full name is Ayokunle. Like I said, it means joy fills the house. My middle name is Olumide, which means my king has arrived, or my God has arrived, depending on how you translate it. Falomo, my last name means known by the gods or a child of the gods. But in a Christian sense, a child of God or known by God. In my culture, I am Nigerian, for those of you who might not know. Specifically Yoruba. So that's where I come from. So like in our culture, names are very, very important. But with a name like mine, like it has so much weight, right? Imagine being the type of person that has to walk into a room, even though you don't have enough joy for yourself, right? And have to fill an entire room. Isn't that pressure, right? To walk in a room, right? And be like, oh yes, I'm a king, I'm a god, right? Even when you feel less than human sometimes, right? But also there is the challenge, right? There is the call to live up to that name, right? To know, to remind yourself that you belong to something greater than yourself, right? So I come from a family of 7. I have a mom, I have a dad, I have 4 younger siblings. And I came here when I was 17 with my dad, and I left my mom and my younger siblings behind, right? And for 7 years, I did not see my folks. That was hard. All we had, was a phone or pictures, right? And I look at pictures of me, right, with my family, and it's like, our family portraits are never complete. Like, it's never perfect. It's either there's something missing or someone is missing, right? I look at my mom in there, and like, my mama is all best case scenario, okay? And my papa is all, these are all the bad things that can happen. But hey, that's just my 2 cents. Take it or leave it. And I think they both are different. They both are the same side of the same, are different sides of the same coin. Okay? See, my mama is all open book. All, I have nothing to hide. All confident. All, no need for you to hide. You don't have to lie to me. It's lighthouse. It's light at the end of the tunnel. It's all light. Yeah. Mother knows. Mother sees. Knows how to watch the sky to see when the evening arrives to put a son to sleep. And I don't lost count of how many times I've had to count on mama to remind her son that morning will soon come when he'll rise again. I ain't got enough fingers to count how many times I've fallen and failed to. I done gone close to sinking more times than I can count, but mama be an anchor. She, angel as she be, ain't always have a crown on fleek. My papa is an unsolvable riddle. It's checkmate after checkmate after checkmate. It's a chess move you don't understand, but that wins every single time. It's all answers. No questions with I don't knows in his pockets. It's all stare you down. Just have to look at you for you to forget your voice. The silence is guaranteed when you're with him. Will make of the statue that is your boldness, that is your curiosity, a waterfall of I have questions I'm afraid to ask. See, my papa is all man, in a manner unlike anything I can claim for myself. See, my papa makes me wonder what makes a man. And he has this heart that I don't always see. You don't always wear it on his sleeve, but I think I've seen it a few times. And I can say got a good one. I haven't always been able to say, but I can say, yeah, my papa a good man. My mama is all I will not beg. I will not break. I refuse to cower. I refuse to be silent. It's all child. Let me tell you all about your papa. It's all I'll do whatever it takes for you and your siblings. And my siblings, each one of all 4 of them, is why I ain't give up yet. They're why I'm still here. You should thank them.
Wow. He's not done yet. He's not done yet. This is not going to be an awkward part. Safi said this is the awkward part where you start asking them for money and you gotta help support the feature. I'll tell you this, I am here to support. I'm here to serve. I am here to show love to the poets, and especially to the feature. If you have some money, the kind that folds, not playing. If you have some money, folds, change, anything, a note, some love, anything, I am going to walk around myself. This is for the feature. This is to say, we love you, we appreciate you, thank you. Y'all want to hear some more poetry? Yeah! You want to hear more from your feature? Yeah! I'm going to walk around quietly. If you got something, give me something. Ayo. When they're ready, y'all bring it back up. Show them some love.
So, speaking of fam, right? My mom is here tonight. She's like right there, just sitting, being all. My brothers are here, Deji and Toby are here. So it's cool. I wrote a book about them, right? An entire book about them. That's the scary thing to do ever. To like, I don't have a problem talking about myself, but to be like, this is my family too. Like, that's scary. But thank you for listening to me talk about the project like all the time. I did it. It's here. Thank you. So, I'm gonna read poems about my siblings. It's for them. When we were young, my brothers JG, Toby, and I, sheltered kids that we were, would play games inside the house, one of which was to see who would win if we decided to see how many of anything we had. Hint. Putting uncountable in front of or after any figure would make you win. Example. I have $1 million uncountable in my account. And in a series of one-upmanship, we continue until someone decides to throw a ridiculous figure out like a billion uncountable billion uncountable. These days, I'm learning to see the not so many I have as the grains of sand on the beach, or as the number of stars that give light to the dark sky that I sometimes think my light to be. To be one who sees that I am a promise kept, that I too am one of these many sons of Abraham. There is a gentle rousing, a loud desiring to be that young again, when we freely gave value to the something that was ours, even when the grown-ups could not, did not see the value in it. And isn't it a thing worthy of admiration? A flower could grow up in a greenhouse full of teeth and fists and still fearlessly bring her petals to the ring. Yes, yes, it is possible to dominate the world like a girl. Let my sister Gloria show you how. She's made the world and this house full of boys her garden, and watch her bloom in all our feminine, into every dream and aspiration her finds could reach towards. Oh, little brother of mine, I think we made a bargain that I'd wait for you. It took so long before you came, and I assumed I got tired of waiting. Maybe this is why you sent your brothers and your sister too before you. And when finally you arrived, I imagine the clouds broke forth the same way joy did on my arrival. I am the first and the last you are. You are the sealer of our mother's womb. Oh, brother of mine, you are a seal. You are a promise. The quiet in the mist and after the storm that raged before your arrival. We all felt it. Our mother the most. Oh, brother of mine, you are not a problem, child. You are not a problem, child. Child, you are not a problem, child. Bring all your mountains bring all your problems as mountains as they may be, and I'll big brother them into dust. Remind me to remind you to slow down. Remind me to remind you to breathe. Remind me to remind you that you're 11. And even though you never failed to remind me that you're no more a boy, but a man now, I promise to always remind you to remain a boy before the world makes a man out of you. Please. I know life is like a game of baseball because the way you run into my open arms every time I make a home run, every time I run home reminds me to remind myself that your breath, like mine, is still a beautiful tune. It's pitch perfect, worth listening to. So I made an entire book full of like my fears and my family, like I said. And in some very interesting ways, those two things connect, right? Most of the things that I'm absolutely scared of have something to do with family, like where I come from, how I was raised, and stuff like that. If you ask my mom, she'll tell you I was a very strange kid. I still am. But I remember playing in particular with this doll that I had, right? And yes, I had a doll. It wasn't like it wasn't like an action figure or anything like that. But like I remember it being yellow and it being dirty. And I would play with it, like talk to it. I used to write a lot of plays. I used to write a lot of scripts, right? And I would like create scenarios for this like plastic doll to like be part of the thing that I was creating, right? And I remember like just writing stories and like telling stories. And anybody who knows anything about plays, right, knows that you need an actor, you need a director. I was all of those things. You need like a main character, right? You need what else do you need? You need a prop. The doll was perfect for that. I think you need a stage, right? And I'm just like I started thinking, and like what is a black body if not a stage, right? A stage set for a tragic play. Scene, action, enter right or left, what does it matter? There'll be an exit soon. Black child born. The color in the cloud that is the mother's eyes turns gray soon, you'll see. But then fades to black. And is that not how the story goes? Real short, no backdrop, no character development because ain't no character to develop. Same old plot. Except this one has a whole lot of holes, ends in tears, in silence. And then it starts all over again and we watch still, although we say we've seen this one before. Except now, the protagonist has the face of another boy or a girl who belongs to a cloud who's lost its color, and by that I mean a mother. This poem is a smoke signal, but you get the message. Oh, America. How can you breathe through the smoke as we sing campfire songs around the bodies of those with breath no longer in them? How much smoke can you inhale before your lungs turn black? Now, here's what some might call a hollow tip, but please, can we stop passing around like cigarettes, snuff films of breath being snuffed out of their bodies? There were days when my body feels like the barrel of a gun and you've seen it. How a choke hold, a bullet, a noose empties a body of its breath. But America, this is not what we mean when we say we want to die empty. To go into the thick of the night without a sound. To leave our mothers with a stomach full of empty, which is to ask, how much of this state-sanctioned feast can we stomach before we decide we've had enough and so leave the table? Is there anywhere to go from here? Is there, for those who wish America to be great again, something to return to? I ask, isn't nostalgia only good if what is there to return to is to, or does that not matter? Like the bodies of those with skin as dark as a sin God is still waiting for America to ask forgiveness for. Come on, Lord. And that's the crazy thing, right? There's a lot of stuff trying to end us. But that's not the only thing. That's not the only thing waging for the value of our lives. There are external things and then there are internal things, right? So it is the 30th day of April in the year of our Lord 2017. It is the Lord's Day. I stayed with a friend and we feast. We both hope that it isn't the last before each of our bodies or our yet indomitable will to stay here still betrays us of our breath and surrenders us to some looming yet unnameable thing. We both talk about how the light and joy others see us as isn't wrapped enough to not let us drown in our sadness and dark. The day passes. We each return to the sadness and the empty we know too well. It is night, even before the sun goes down, and it is dark again. Morning arrives as it always does, and there is me often unprepared for it. I wake up still. I wake up to a post on Facebook. It is another friend thanking me for showing him how to battle negativity and sadness and win. I appreciate this. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure how to respond. I chuckle a little and say the irony. All I can think of at the moment is that I woke up this morning. I think this to be an irony because he does not know that each morning, not unlike this one, is another battle you wake up to, hoping your sadness does not win. Some mornings there is no win. All there is battle. The sadness that wakes up with you is yet again not something that you can comprehend. On the battlefield, your sadness is an army of trees, and this joy you battle to hold on to. This light that holds itself up so another can walk through the fog is a battle axe. The blade is bright, and maybe because the sun is shining still, but it is never sharp enough. Your sadness knows to grow branches as roots deep beyond what joy can uproot. I am tired of being sad for no reason at all. Or maybe when I agree with my friend Chris, when he says that he's tired of being a prop for joy, what we mean is, joy is a plastic battle axe, which is to say there is a battle to return to after we leave the stage. And joy is how we fight, but instead, the audience sees another protagonist they want to see a reflection of themselves in, even though they do not know the whole story yet, because no one ever speaks on how joy too can be a burden. Some days, you do not want to battle at all. Which is to say, there are days when you'd rather stay in bed, but the world calls on you to show your face, and isn't it fitting that what you choose to show up in is the full armor that joy knows to be? And look how well it complements the effort that it often takes to start each day. Joy is a cloak I'm terrified to take off, even on days when it doesn't match the rest of my outfit. I know too well what the uncloaking reveals. But look how many compliments you receive before the day is over. They say you pull it off so well. They say they want to wear what you wear. They say they want to be just like you. And even though your story is still a work in progress, they say you are a hero of sorts. They do not ask how much it costs, how much it weighs on you to bear the weight of it in your name. You are, after all, the joy that fills the entire house. And doesn't that look good on you? So, on that note, I think I'd just rather end on a sad note. Is that cool?
Be yourself!
I'm lying. I'm not gonna do you like that. I think about joy a lot because that's who I am. Right? And I think about myself being a black boy, right? Like I think like this black boy, like imagine this black boy being a matchbox, right? Watch how wonder a matchstick strikes itself across my body and my face lights up. Like someone just turned on a switch and a room saturated with darkness so heavy, like a mother about to give birth, or like the sky on a cloudy day heavy with rain. My smile is a wildfire even the rain cannot quell. I parade my alive and I dance on the streets and the rain knows to stay in. Easily jumps onto the nearest human. I am nothing but a delicate flower in life, yeah. Life must be a butterfly, the way it perches on the petals of my brain and remains there. Until it transforms itself into a sculptor and carves out of my wood face a shape that mimics the crescent of a moon. See, my smile, like my mother's laughter, is an act of defiance. The way it sits on my face in protest against the sour that life can sometimes be. It doesn't always make sense. At times it's an uninvited, unwanted guest, too loud, too bright, too inviting of a detractor, tone it down a little too suspicious, like black boy. What you got on? A smile? Like where'd you get that from? I just don't think it's possible for anyone to be that happy, you know? And I say, I woke up this morning, you know? I woke up with my alive ironed and starched. I put it on, stand outside the balcony, and I say, look at me, world. My alive looks so good on me. I look for pictures of me as a boy, and this smile I have on now is my attempt to make up for years I did not know how to. For years I did not know I could. It's my way of declaring my here, my alive, still, until I am still and alive and here no more. Thank you right about now. I just want to say something real quick. So, book, 3 years in the making, it's here. That's one. Number 2, it's actually your book. It's not mine. Okay? If you look through it, you see things like in there that you can actually like write in because it is for you. Like this. That's all I had to say. $15, come talk to me. Even if you're not going to buy a book, I like conversations, come talk to me. 5, 4, 7, 6.
How much is it? You didn't bring it up.
6.
Wait, how much?
Yes. $15 on the phone, buy it.
We messed the check out. Okay, so I just went around the perimeter, and I don't want to leave this. If you got something for me to put in here, I will gladly take it. Just walk up and just put it in here, anything. Now, Miss Ruth, would you please stand? Wait. This woman gave birth to a son and a galaxy. This is Ayokunle's mother. We have to respect and show love to Miss Ruth. Thank you, and his entire family. Miss Ruth, I'm sorry for cursing. Acknowledgments Poetry, I'll see you sometime in the future, but we'll be back here next week. Thank you for making my little anniversary great night. not good. I failed
Give it
English.
up for your incredible host.
You should come host again. Hell yeah.
Yeah, she should totally host again. She's way better than the Iranian host. Everyone, thank you so much for coming. You don't have to go home and you can stay here. But that's the end of our show. If you have trash, please throw it away. If you have glassware, please take it to the back. It helps our bar staff out. If you brought a chair to the back, please put it back where you found it. Thank you for coming. We will be having another open mic next week.
You gotta take the bad ones and the good ones. You gotta take the wills and the idols. That's what. Oh yeah! Yeah, I get that they're off, but like. Showed up with an exhale. You exhaled the whole way here. You went the whole time. What happened? Bullshit. Yeah, it happened. You know what it is? You said what? I saw Pokey over there exhaling. You good? Yeah. Take a jogs. That's not my shit. Ain't nobody praying for it. Here, take this.
Take it where?
Thank you. I like your chaos mask. Loyalty, loyalty inside my DNA. You like a pie? Loyalty inside my DNA. Have you seen the chaos later? Tell me nothing. The Roland is like a safe, like dangerous industry. So it's like a great. They do
Hopefully not.
that white noise. Wait until live in the
Try to
machine.
put the baby in the bag.
Gotcha. Hey, what's the machine? It's like a sampler. It's like an Akai. MPC 40. Okay, yeah, I have the MPC 2000. Yeah, same shit.